Please call the April 21st, 2025 Miamisburg Board of Education meeting. Can you please stand for the pledge? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ambler? Mr. Dappler?
Here.
Mrs. Getter?
Here.
Mr. Mowry?
Here.
Mrs. Meeks?
Here.
Ms. Chapman?
Here.
Ms. Dudley? Mr. Prince? Ms. Stocker?
Here.
Mr. Homan?
Here.
Ms. Maney?
Here.
Mr. Wells is here.
Thank you. Mr. Prince is not here this evening because he is getting recognized for his volunteer work that he does at Dayton Children's. So he is typically here. Not sure he's probably got sports or something. So welcome, Catherine. Alrighty. Do I have a motion to approve consent items C through G?
So moved.
Second.
First by Jason, second by Nyla. Okay, we'll start at the top. Adoption of the agenda. That is business as usual, waiving of the reading of the minutes of a regular board meeting held July 17th. Then approval of the minutes for the regular board meeting on July 17th. We got item F is approval of financial reports for July 2025. Got anything to comment on there, Mr. Wells? Business as usual. G, we will go to the recognition of appreciation of retirees. And we will start off with Renee Offenberger with 34 years of service. Come up here, we'll read something and then we'll get your picture over here.
Okay. Up here?
Sure, yeah. Stand, 34 years, absolutely.
It's my honor to read this resolution of appreciation. Whereas Renee Offenberger has rendered 34 years of service to Miamisburg City Schools, and whereas Renee Offenberger's performance, conduct, and sincerity in carrying out her duty has exemplified the highest level of achievement, and whereas Renee Offenberger has distinguished herself as a classroom teacher in the Miamisburg City School District now, therefore, be it resolved that the Miamisburg City Schools Board of Education pass this resolution as a token of its appreciation for her outstanding conduct, and that such resolution become part of the permanent minutes of said Board of Education.
Got any words you want to say?
No.
No words of
No,
wisdom?
thank you for having me for 34 years.
Oh, our pleasure.
It's my home, so
Yes,
thank you so
yes.
much.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Next we have Reggie Parkhurst. Do you want all four to stay and then we'll get a group picture at the end, please?
I have this distinct pleasure. It seems like just yesterday I was a kid watching you play softball with my sister. And now you're retiring. How awesome is that? Whereas Reggie Parkhurst has rendered 25 years service to Miamisburg City Schools, and whereas Reggie Parkhurst's performance, conduct, sincerity in carrying out her duty has exemplified the highest level of achievement, And whereas Reggie Parkhurst has distinguished herself as the adaptive physical education teacher in the Miamisburg City School District, now therefore be it resolved, the Miamisburg City Schools Board of Education pass this resolution as a token of its appreciation for her outstanding conduct, and that such resolution become part of the permanent minutes of said Board of Education meeting on August 21st, 2025. Congratulations.
Got any words of wisdom there, Reggie?
No, I just really appreciate having been given the opportunity to serve the community in this way. And like Jason said, we grew up here, so it's been a great pleasure in my life. Thank you so much.
Wow. Have a good one. Congratulations.
Next, we have Chris Johnson.
I'm going to read your resolution of appreciation. Whereas Chris Johnson has rendered 24 years service to Miamisburg City Schools, and whereas Chris Johnson's performance, conduct, and sincerity in carrying out her duty has exemplified the highest level of achievement, and whereas Chris Johnson has distinguished herself as a classroom teacher in the Miamisburg City School District, now, therefore, be it resolved that the Miamisburg City Schools Board of Education pass this resolution as a token of its appreciation for her outstanding conduct, and that such resolution become part of the permanent minutes of said Board of Education.
Would you like to say anything?
Congratulations.
See, God called me into this profession 25 years ago, 24 years ago, so I know it's a God thing. I've not regretted it one bit, and now I hope that God leads me into the next path, whatever He wants me to do.
That's awesome. Next, we have Amy Ratcliffe.
Amy's not here with us.
Okay.
We told her to go ahead and read it.
Okay, I will read Amy. Resolution of appreciation. Whereas Amy Ratcliffe has rendered 23 years of service to Miamisburg City Schools, and whereas Amy Ratcliffe's performance, conduct, sincerity in carrying out her duty has exemplified the highest level of achievement, and whereas Amy Ratcliffe has distinguished herself as a substitute and lunchroom employee in the Miamisburg City School District, now, therefore, be it resolved that the Miamisburg School Board of Education pass this resolution as a token of its appreciation for outstanding conduct, and that such resolution be part of the permanent minutes of said Board of Education, August 21st, 2025. Well, if the retirees would like to get a picture together. Thank you guys for all your service.
Go ahead, Lord. Get in the photo.
This is the board meeting, the board should be in, there you go. Yeah, get over it.
I was going to. All right, now everybody.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations, guys. Good luck to you all.
Glad you came, Rich. Roll call, please.
Mr. Daffler?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
We had no green sheets tonight. So we will move on to consent agenda items. Do I have a motion to approve consent agenda items A through E?
I move to approve consent items A through G. Second.
First by Mrs. Neese, second by Mrs. Getter. We will start at A. It's approval of overnight extended student trip. This is for the Miamisburg MVCTC National FFA Convention in Indianapolis. Item B is the approval of out-of-state overnight student trip for the same event. C is approval of resolution in lieu of transportation contract for non-public students for the 2025-2026 school year. This is a typical item that's on the agenda during this time of year. D is approval of additional superintendent consulting days. E is approval of legal counsel. F is approval of items A through E. Does anybody have any questions on any of those items?
I do. The consulting days, is that because Ms. Maney was here more days than the 10 days that we had previously approved? I just want the community to understand what that is. So that's correct. And then the additional of the legal counsel, this is not taking the place of our current legal counsel. This is an additional legal counsel. That's correct. Okay.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Mr. Daffy?
Yes. Next, we got human resource items. We got item A. Do I have a motion for the approval of board approval of personnel reports certificated?
So moved.
Second.
First by Jason, second by Nyla. Roll call.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Mr. Daffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Item B. Do I have a motion to approve personnel reports classified?
I move to approve personnel reports classified.
Second.
First by Ann, second by Nyla. Roll call.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Mr. Ansel? Mr. Daffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Item C. Do I have a motion to approve personnel report supplemental stipends certificated and classified at Part 1?
I move to approve the personnel report supplemental stipends certificated classified. Part 1.
I second it.
First by Nyla, second by Ann. Roll call.
Mr. Daffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
On to D. Do I have a motion to approve personnel reports supplemental stipends certificated and classified at Part 2?
I move to approve line item D is noted.
I second it.
First by Jason, second by Ann. Roll call.
Mr. Daffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
I'm abstaining.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
On to E. Do I have a motion to approve personnel report supplemental stipend certificated classified at Part 3?
I move to approve personnel report supplemental stipend certificated classified Part 3 under E.
Second. Roll call.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Abstain.
Mr. Davenport?
Yes. Next, do I have approval to approve human resources items F through H?
So moved.
Second.
First by Jason, second by Nyla. These are typical evaluation things that we do every single year: OPS, OTES, OSCES, and all the other alphabet things that we have there. So, anybody have any questions about that?
No, we just still need an acronym dictionary.
Yes, absolutely.
I can provide.
I know you can. I get it.
Roll call?
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Mr. Davenport?
Yes.
Mrs. Gettleman?
Yes.
We will move on to agreements and contracts. Do I have a motion to approve agreements and contracts A through D?
I move to approve agreements and contracts A through D.
Second.
Sorry, a little bit of housekeeping. I'm
It's
sorry,
okay.
Who had the motion and who had the second, please?
We had,
I have the second.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, A is approval of agreement with Agile Sports Technology for Huddle. I think this is a program that all the sports use, and it's, I think it's a great thing that we use. B is approval of agreement with Montgomery County Education Service Center for YPH program.
Yeah, Katie, can you refresh us on what YPH stands for?
It's youth partial hospitalization.
Thank you.
So it's just specialized placement for a student.
C is approval of agreement with Warren County Education Services. Sure, it's for similar situation.
Yes.
D is approval of transportation agreement with Montgomery County Educational Service Center Ride Smart.
So this will be another transportation option for us. Montgomery County ESC did a little bit of a study on what it's costing districts to do specialized transportation and felt like they could do it cheaper. So they have gotten that agreement together and have proposed it to us. So we just want this, have this as an option if we need extra transportation.
It's always good to have more than one option. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Mr. Davenport?
Yes.
Mrs. Gettleman?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
On to the meat and potatoes here, Mr. Wells. Do I have a motion to approve financial agenda items A through D?
I move for meat only. I'm kidding.
What about the grading?
Second.
First by Jason. Was that you? And
No.
So A is the authorization for amendments of appropriation and certificate of estimated resource. I think this is a typical thing that happens now and then. B is approval of commercial paper purchases and sales. This is things that came due.
So, commercial paper is an investment option that we're allowed by the state. Each year, it involves basically short-term financing for corporations. So instead of going out and getting operating loans, they can issue what's called commercial papers, bonds. They typically pay better than market rate. They're short-term in nature. Because they do, and they're guaranteed rates, there is some risk because, again, there's the potential that those corporations could default, but it's very, very, very rare. But because there is some risk, then the state does, they require us to report on an annual basis on those investments.
Thank you. Approval of then and now. Must have been some things we had to pay for before the meeting, and we're catching up with it now. Looks like some sports stuff, getting the helmets redone and all that.
Yeah, again, it was the transition between the ADs that ultimately the order had been placed. They weren't supposed to bill or invoice us, and they went ahead and invoiced us ahead of time. And being a large corporation, they don't want to work and play well with little schools. So they refused to change the invoice dates. We have to do it then and now. It's just procedural.
Approval to reestablish student activity and reactivity fund. Just a normal thing here. Roll call?
Mr. Daffler?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
We are on to acceptance of donations. Do I have a motion to approve donations?
I move to approve donation.
Second.
First by Ann, second by Nyla.
Why would anybody not
No, I know.
want to approve donation?
This is always a good part of the meeting here. We got $100 from the, I would love help for that, Kingsley family for the Miamisburg Middle School Writing Department. We've got $4,559 from Office Depot to Bauer Primary School. Thank you very much for that. Roll call?
Mr. Daffler?
Yes.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should I go really slow and make the meeting?
You can do whatever you would like, but we are going to move on to reports, and the floor is yours.
We are rolling tonight. So I do have the end of July and the beginning of August because we had an executive board meeting early July, and so it kind of kicked it out a little bit longer. So the July meeting was short, discussions were all back to school. Juniors went back 8/11 and seniors went back 8/12. And the website for Miami Valley CTC has been updated, so if you do get a minute to take a look at it, it's pretty spectacular. They did a great job updating and showing the new curriculum and what they're offering and the new facilities. So it's really worth your time to take a look at that. In July, the Envirothon team earned 4th place in Ohio in the state finals. They got a 1st place in both aquatic management and wildlife management. And then the aviation maintenance and cosmetology stills went to the National Skills USA in Texas. And it's so cool because one of the young ladies from CTC was the first female to ever win last year. And she did it again this year. So she's a 2-time gold level winner. And so that woman rocks. And she's doing a very great job. They also had a STEM camp in June that I'm just catching up with. They had 40 middle school students. They did sports medicine, pre-engineering, agriculture and natural resources, medical lab and biotech, and they were taught by the CTC staff and the students. So I think that they're hoping to grow that program over the years and get their summer camps a little bit bigger and have more exposure for students in junior high to let them think about CTC in the future. So August, we had 2,222 students start, which I thought was a pretty crazy number. And what is impressive to me is they can get all of those students parked and in the building within 10 minutes and out and off the grounds within 10 minutes. So they have a system that is pretty impressive. The FCCLA students represented CTC at the Ohio Nationals in Orlando, Florida, and they did extremely well. Ashley Bailey of Miamisburg placed gold in entrepreneurship, and Krisha Ewing of West Carrollton was 2nd in the nation in leadership. So they're really starting to do very well in a lot of these activities. The FFA students from CTC participated in the river cleanup with Montgomery County, soil and water conservation. So they are really busy during the summer and into the fall. And then one of the staff from CTC was honored by Sinclair as the Miami Valley Tech Rep Instructor of the Year, and she teaches science up there. So it's nice to know that they're being recognized for their work. It's off to a good start. That's all I have.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Mowry.
I really don't have much of anything except for I wanted to report to the board and the community that recently I've kind of partnered with State Representative Tom Young and a young lady by the name of Lisa Followay from Adaptive Sports to pursue the opportunity of bringing wheelchair basketball to Miamisburg for our developmentally disabled kids. It looks like a great program. I've shared some preliminary high-level details with everybody. I think you just got some stuff in the mail about it, but it's for grades 1 through 12. The team is for grades 1 through 12, so it gets kids from across the district together, and it's also open for up to 5 spots for kids without disabilities to also play. So there's a mentorship component there too, which is really kind of cool, and it's kind of special. And the state has come with Adaptive Sports, and they provide about $50,000 worth of equipment. They provide all the wheelchairs, they provide a trailer to take to the events. It's really kind of neat. It could be something really cool for our community to rally behind, so hopefully there'll be more to report on that real soon. So that's all I have.
Next would be student achievement. We don't have anything since we just started school. Next will be the Montgomery County Drug Free Coalition.
We didn't have a meeting this month. I'll report next month.
Next, we have district news. I got a little report here. We had a great first week of school. Special thank you to all the staff members for the preparation involved in the successful start. We have 366 kindergartens enrolled as of Monday, August 18th. Welcome class of 2038. That's something to think about. And then we also have a new athletic department website, gobergathletics.org. And that is what I have. We will move on to the roundtable. Now, Catherine, I will not do this to you, and I don't know if your partners had told you, but at the end of each meeting, we all get a little bit of time to talk. So I will start with Miss Molly, and you can think about if you have any words to say, and if they didn't tell you, shame on them.
Well, first of all, welcome. We're so excited you are here. So we hope everyone has a great school year, and this has been great. 10 years.
That was way too quick.
I just want to welcome Addison and Catherine as well. Hopefully this is a fun and good experience for you. I don't have much at all since I kind of covered it before, but just a couple of highlights throughout the meeting. I want to thank Miss Maney for the extra hours that she put in over the summer. Adversity is something that's often unforeseen, and you've handled it like a champion, and you've done a dynamite job, and I really appreciate that very much. That's really all I have.
Okay, I want to congratulate the retirees and wish them luck in their new adventures. And then today, Mrs. Neese and I had a great opportunity to meet with members of other school districts who are involved with the Student Board Multi-District Group that meets occasionally once a month or so. And they put together special projects, and they're actually going to be presenting at the OSBA conference in November. So we were discussing that. And then I want to thank Ms. Lucas, because I've had some questions from concerned parents about the preschool and also about the why before and after school, and she's been very helpful to me. So I reached out, she gave me some contacts, and I reached out to the YMCA to kind of clear up some things. And I just want the parents to know, don't give up. Go ahead and go to the ymca.org, the DaytonYMCA.org website. Begin with the pre-registration, and then you'll get an email with a link, and you just need to complete the forms on the link. If you have any problems completing those forms, or if you're trying to complete those forms on your phone, just reach out to the YMCA and they will meet with you and help you complete those forms. So don't get discouraged if you're trying to get your child enrolled in the YMCA before and after school care. Also keep in mind that you can reach out if you need any additional resources, like financial resources. There are a couple ways that you can get financial assistance and they will help you with that. And that's all I have.
Just congratulations to the retirees. So welcome, Catherine. Do you want to be called Kate or Catherine?
I usually go by Kate.
Kate, okay. I just wanted to report to our community that our advanced placement students and the teachers achieved outstanding results on the 24-25 AP exams. There were 304 AP exams taken. The average score was 3.5 and the passage rate was 88%. I'm sure you took one of those, right? Yeah. Okay. And one other thing I wanted to say is our district still needs mentors. If interested, contact Shannon Todd, and that's at Shannon at MiamiValleyLeadership.com. I attended the mentor meeting Tuesday night and heard some great stories. The Miami Valley Leadership, they provide resources to all mentors, an FBI background check, and the printing are required to mentor. But we continue to need mentors in our district, and they really do make a difference in the life of a child.
Thank you. I just wanted to thank everyone for what has felt like a really successful beginning to the school year and welcome our student representatives. Mr. Homan and I started on the first day at transportation bright and early, and our bus drivers and transportation staff have been doing an awesome job, especially first week, which sometimes can bring some kinks that you need to work out, but it's been really wonderful. So thank you to transportation and our teachers and our nutrition staff and our administrators and everybody along the way. They have just been, it's been a fantastic start, and I can't be more grateful to have been part of this start, and we look forward to a really successful year. I've made my way out to a couple events. I got my car nice and shiny at the cheerleader car wash last weekend, and saw some varsity volleyball, girls soccer. Looking forward to our first football game tomorrow. So getting out and about and seeing our kids in action is the best part. So thank you everyone to a great start to the year. And academically, we're map testing this week. So here begins the progress that we're all going to be making. So looking forward to that as well. So thank you.
Thank you. I just want to say thanks to all the staff, and hopefully we have a great year, and good luck to all the fall sports, and let's go 2025-2026 school year. I just want to take a moment and thank everybody, the entire community, but certainly everybody here at Miamisburg City Schools. Whenever you start a new position, certainly Stacy can identify, you walk in and you don't know what, up to this point it's been dating, now we're married, right? And now it's, and you don't know what you're going to get, you're going to leave the toothpaste cap on or off or whatever. I have been so impressed and genuinely flattered by the welcome mat, the welcome wagon that has been poured out, the board, the administration, all of our teachers, all of our classified, everybody, the students, everybody has been so hospitable and welcoming and supportive, and it has really made the transition smooth and really gratifying. So I just want to take a moment and just thank everybody, because again, I appreciate that. Secondly, I had one other thing that I needed to bring up to the board just for procedural. In October, you'll recall with House Bill 96, there were several changes that were part of that biennium budget. One of which was the changing of the forecast. What used to be the 5-year forecast is now the 3+1 forecast, and it is now due on October 15th. Because of that, I would recommend that the board consider moving our October meeting date back a week, or back 2 weeks rather, to October 9th. And that would allow us to do the presentation, the approval,
and for me to be able to submit it to the state by October 15th, by the deadline. So if we could please consider that, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
I just want to echo the smooth start, and I really, with the addition of Stacy and Craig and Laura back here, it's been a really smooth transition, and it's a great team. And I'm very grateful for the board to making those decisions and everything, and we're going to go to the next level. So I'm very, very pleased. And then also, I just want to thank all of our staff for a great start to the school year. This is, in all honesty, probably one of the smoothest starts in a number of years. So very pleased. So I'll pass it to you, Sophia.
Hi. I just want to say it's nice to be back. I was on some vacations in summer, so I was not able to see everyone, but it's nice to see everyone today. I'm just going to repeat what Mr. Holman said. It was a very smooth start to the school year. It's crazy to think that I'm a senior. It's not real yet, so it's crazy to think this is my last year with everyone. But yeah, it's a great start to the school year, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hi everyone. It's not on. Okay. So this is only my second year going to Miamisburg City School, so I already love it here, but just thank you guys so much for accepting me to be a student rep, and I already love it. I know this meeting was really short, but I already love it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
The shortest one.
Well, we try to keep them brief if we can. Sometimes they can get a little wordy depending on who's got stuff to say, but I appreciate everybody's comments. We are going to, item 11 is executive session pursuant to the section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. I move that this board go into executive session. This meeting is being held to discuss the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, motion, or compensation of a public employee or official. Do I have a second?
Second.
At this time, roll call, sorry.
Mrs. Getter?
Yes.
Mr. Mallory?
Yes.
Mrs. Neese?
Yes.
Mr. Dafford?
Yes, 6:38. At this time, we will enter an executive session. All attendees who are not members of the Board of Education are requested to leave the meeting room. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.
Are you going to do business when you come back?
No business.